Hi Stampin' friends, my name is Nancy Thompson and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have a simple and easy casual stamping card today using the Leaves of Holly bundle. It's in our mini catalog, the 2022 July through December mini catalog with Stampin' Up! And this is a simple and easy card that you could easily make for your Christmas gifts or maybe a winter birthday, whatever occasion you might have. So it also includes, I'm also using the Sweet Candy Cane designer paper with this card, and you can find that in our mini catalog as well. So let's get started, and this is a live YouTube video. If you happen to be catching the replay, make sure, and you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you can follow along with more videos that I have to share. So, okay, let's get started. So this is actually a project that I just did at my team meeting yesterday, and it was so easy for them to create. So this is their project. We've got basic white thick cardstock for our base, and then we have a piece of the Sweet Candy Cane designer paper that's in our mini catalog. And let's see here. I just need to, and we also, I've already die cut one of the dies, this holly label, okay, and then two leaves, the holly leaves out of our brushed, I think it's called brushed, the silver metallic cardstock. That's also, I think that's in our annual catalog. All right. And I'm pulling in the go-to greetings because I decided to make a birthday card this time. So I'm going to use the happy birthday greeting in this. And let's look at the stamp set and bundle. This is the Leaves of Holly stamp set. So we've got a couple different size leaves. And there's like a solid part and an outline part. So you could kind of get the dimension, or different shading of greenery in your leaves. And then we've got berries and some different greetings, okay? And then this is the die set. I love these holly leaves with the die cut image. And again, this has a solid die cut that will marry up with the outline, so you can get that different color dimension as well. Okay, and of course this label right here that's got two holly leaves on it. And then this, you might not know what this is, but this is meant to be die cut out in a solid color, so that way it fills in the background and creates the definition of the leaves for you. Okay, and then we got some sprigs here as well. Okay, so those are some of the things that we're using here today. So, so I've already pre-scored my card base, okay, because we're using thick cardstock. I like to pre-score it so I get a nice crease in it, a score line. And let's set this aside. You know what? We're going to stamp our happy birthday words on this just to give it a minute for it to dry, okay? So we're using real red ink, and I love making monochromatic cards. Sometimes it's just a nice way to do it. Okay, so let's just stamp this, and hopefully I'm going to be straight. Okay, yay, that came out good. I think this will make a sweet birthday card for somebody. So we're going to set that aside. We're going to add, I'm going to just close that up so I don't get ink all over. So we're going to take some multi-purpose glue here, and I think I'm going to add it to my designer paper. Okay, this has tons of designs in it that would work great using this style card. That one's about empty. Let me see if this one has a little bit more. I think I need to change out my Tombow here, my liquid glue, because this is the same size as the card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's gonna go. I want it to go. You want to make sure the glue goes to the edge, but I don't want it to ooze out past the edge, right? So I like to bump this up to the fold, just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trim this after it dries a minute. Make sure we're square. Okay, and I got a little bit of glue on my fingers. So yeah, I'm gonna let this dry just for a minute, and need to trim this. So it just all depends on how accurate your cutting is. Sometimes that paper, it just depends on, yeah. It's easy to just have just a hairline fracture too much here. So let's just trim this off. And here we go. Okay, so now we have our card front here, and it's all nice and flat. Make sure it's no glue there. Okay, so let's build our card up. So we're going to add this. So my 2 leaves are going to be kind of here in the corner, okay? I want to kind of create this focal point in the corner with the label that's going to go like this, okay? So kind of visualize that a little bit. So I'm going to just use a glue dot and just add a couple glue dots on my leaves here, my holly leaves. Let's see. There we go. So let's, let me think here. Think like that. And then let's do a few more glue dots on this one. There we go. And just remember, you know, your, this one, I'm going to fold it over so it's not showing. Your label's going to kind of hide this part right here. Okay, so they're kind of little, you know, I don't tack them down all the way, just a little bit. Now we're going to add this. See how this kind of fills that in and makes it a little more defined, okay? So let's add a little bit of glue here on the leaves. You don't have to go crazy with it, just a few dots, okay? And we can get this going, because you don't want it to ooze all over. Just a few dots just to secure it, okay? And let's add this on here. There, and it just matches up with your label. Isn't that really cool? Okay, so let's see here. So we've got that. So we're going to add some dimensionals with this, which I didn't pull out. So let's grab some dimensionals. And I'm kind of out. We've got scraps here left. So we're going to use up the edges here. Okay. So I got stuff all over here. Okay. So let's give it a couple little clips here. And let's add some dimensionals. Let's see. Let's go like this. And then this. Now I got my foam mat underneath here that I used on the Stamparatus. So that I was using when I stamped my words, because that was a photopolymer stamp set, and it just gives that nice impression. So your words come out crisp. Okay, so we've got lots of dimensionals on here, and let's pop these off. And then we can add them to our card, and we will stamp our envelope too, okay? So if you're joining in, feel free to say hello. Let me know if you love the card and the monochromatic look. So we're just going to add this on here, and I got to get my cardstock straight. So I feel like that. There we go. All right, so I've already pre-tied a bow, okay? And I guess I do have glue dots here, so let's grab these glue dots again. Add our bow onto here. We just pop this down here in the corner. And we'll give it a little trim. I don't have my ribbon scissors. Let me switch them out. If I can find them. Where did they go? I guess these will work. I feel like they disappeared. Just got to get it trimmed. Okay, so I think we're going to add a little bit of bling, okay? So we'll just add some basic rhinestones here. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll just add, I'm going to just pop one up here and a couple down here, okay? All right, so we've got a little bit of bling there. Isn't that looking really, really nice? And let's stamp the inside. So I've got my pad and a little mat there. And we're going to just take this holly leaf here, okay? Let's move that out of the way. And let's ink up our stamp. Get a nice coating of ink on here, okay? Just light tapping motions. And I'm going to just press and hold this a little bit longer than I normally do, just so it gives it a little bit of time to absorb into the cardstock. And voila, there we go. We got a beautiful little red holly leaf, okay? All right, let's do the same for our envelope, okay? And I just thought this would make a really sweet birthday card for somebody, because I have a few coming up in December that I need some cards for. So now I can get them addressed and ready to go out in the mail. I think we're going to just kind of double stamp this without re-inking. And there we go. So simple and easy. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you're watching this on a replay and if you love this card or not. So it's very easy. And if you need to purchase any supplies, here's my October host code. And simply go to createwithnancy.com and click on the shop now button. And hopefully I will have a shopping list here shortly after this video ends, okay? All right, everybody, thanks so much and enjoy your great day. And I hope you enjoyed this casual stamping card that we created today. Bye-bye.